again, Philip. We've got another couple questions from our Impossible Friends community. I think they are some of the deeper DeFi degens within our community, and I think they've already weathered out multiple kind of bear markets with us, right? So they're always some of the interesting folks to come up with some more questions. And so the first one that they had was actually to hear a little bit more about the fee structures across volatile pairs, stable pairs, and the curve pairs, because as you mentioned, there's all three availability, which is a little bit different from our own community is quite familiar with Thena, Kronos, and a few of the other Velodrome V33 styles. So yeah, would love to hear more from you.
So we have the possibility to adjust fees for every pool between 0 and 3%. I think 3% is the limit. We cannot set it very high because that's exploitable.
What's the smallest fraction, like precision of the fee?
The smallest precision is 2 zeros and then a number.
Okay,
that's
so
the smallest.
0.001%.
Yeah, that's the smallest increment. I think we won't really go lower than 0.01. But I mean, we will monitor the performance of the pools, right? So we have to see like what is the most efficient way to use those pools compared to the overall volume in the network. In case we cannot accrue volume because our fees are too high, we will lower it. But on the other hand, we need to think of the users that actually want to have yield on their NFT votings, right? So here we need to find the balance and monitor it very closely. But I think it's very beneficial for us that we can actually set the fees for each pool individually, which is different from Velodrome V1, for example, which we improved.
Awesome. That's super customizable. The second question that we've got from the community today is in terms of some of the interfacing with other protocols. I think you have already shared with us in our due diligence process a lot about how you reach out with other possible project teams to contribute liquidity and hopefully build up more stuff, especially for these multi-chain brands, to build up more of their liquidity on Mantle as well. I think it'd be really interesting to hear from you how you kind of go about working with some of these teams. I don't know if you want to leak some alpha of any of the teams that you're currently speaking with, but most importantly, just want to maybe give the readers and listeners a little bit of the insights on how you guys reach out to all these different teams that you've mentioned in the past.
Yeah, I mean, when we are reaching out to teams, it's always two sides. One is multi-chain projects, large multi-chain projects. That's what we are trying to target here. And on the other hand, ecosystem native projects. Like we have Lendl partnership, right, which is an ecosystem native coin. It's a volatile coin. It's very traditional. But for example, what I can share, I don't know when this interview is actually shared, but we will announce it later today as well. We have a partnership with Lido, and I think this is it's a huge milestone for us, especially to have like some exposure in the market and get more eyeballs on us. And here, how is our approach? I mean, last year I went to basically half of the Ethereum global events and met the teams in person. I think this is very important to actually have an intro to them, like contacting Lido and hoping that they reply you is difficult. But if you met them on a fair, like on an Ethereum global event or any exhibition or you name it, conference, then it's easier to open doors, right? You connect on Telegram and say, hey, we met before, and you pitch them your target. For me, the pitch is we are focusing on LSDs and stablecoins, and hope that with this positioning, and so far, I think it's working out. With that positioning, we are hitting into a niche where they think, okay, they might be, like us, Stratum, might be the best choice to work with because this is actually the focus we have, instead of just aggregating everything that's possible. But I mean, the
Awesome.
long-term vision is more holistic as well, of course. I mean, when we're introducing concentrated liquidity as well, then we have 4 different type of pools. We will always select the best one possible, the most efficient one, and then go for it. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I think it's rare for us to see a team that kind of does what's the phrase, like do things that don't scale. I think you've worked hard to build a lot of your network over time to reach out, and then combined with your DeFi experience as a regular user yourself. I think it's
Yeah.
super powerful to have that true ear to the ground in what's happening on the DeFi side of things, but then be able to bring that hustle to all of the big brands that hopefully can provide liquidity and do collaborations with Stratum moving forward. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I think this will come out after. So everyone in the community just know that Philip was trying to share alpha, and unfortunately, maybe we don't have days to do this. So, but it
Yeah.
was great
I mean,
having you
we're,
today.
we're talking with other teams too. For example, Frax. We also talk with Frax, but Frax doesn't want to deploy yet on Mantle. So here, I think we have an open door, like a foot in the door. But yeah, they don't have this as a goal at the moment.
Got
So
it. Got it.
unfortunately,
Yeah. So I think we'll be looking forward for future alpha leaks. But
yes, exactly.
I think we've already got plenty of really good stuff for the community, and I think they're already quite excited to be a part of the sale. So again, you can always check out more at their website, stratumexchange.com. Follow on socials and the normal stuff that we do for all the whitelists and campaigns, and then get ready for all the staking side of things on our website. Really a pleasure today, Philip. I always feel like I can talk more endlessly about DeFi things with you, and
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing how the rest of the sale goes. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Calvin, for your time, and see you.
Bye bye.
Bye.